have humanoid pigeons? They don't have wings. They literally have arms and legs. Are we like some mutant subspecies here? Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! What are those? They look a little like doves, but not really. Mark Frost says it's the birds from Yoshi's Island. They do kind of look like that, except that those birds actually do have wings, don't they? Or they don't have arms at all. Are they? Maybe they're doves? In any case, a pair of bizarre white creatures are bludgeoning themselves against a number of glass Christmas trees and reindeer. What are those? Are they doves? I'm not sure. Brian Ron says, no, the ones that can be used as eggs. Yeah, those are the ones I'm thinking about. Yeah, they could be it, except, yeah, those guys are pretty much the same shape and size. Let's be glad Yoshi's not in this world. Yet. Yeah, music loop! I've never seen anything like them. Neither have I, Ryota. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Smashy, smashy! The creatures flock through the Christmas display like fuzzy wrecking balls, leaving behind nothing but broken glass and lost profits. There! The white children! Wow! Not only specious, also racist! Guard. Oh dear, that's no good. You two! Where are your parents? Merry Christmas! In any case, I'll have to take you to the employees' lounge. High society does have rules. Merry Christmas! I'm starting to think those are the only words they can say. The creatures trailed dejectedly after the security guard. What were those? I can't believe people let their kids run loose like that. I'd love to see their parents' face when they get the bill. They get billed. Wait, does getting billed really mean like getting the invoice for all the damages? Or does getting billed literally mean getting pecked? Guess we'll never know. I guess Christmas gets everyone pretty excited. Sort of like demons which rampage during the full moon. Aww, music stopped. Ryota and I spent some time asking around town, but no one had ever caught sight of the thieves. Apparently the trees aren't just being stolen from outside, but from inside houses as well. Ooh, break and enter. If only we knew what the culprits look like. Holiday Star! Gotta do something for these eye catches. Thank you for your efforts. Yes, we got music! We searched around where we had the tree, but we couldn't find any clues. I'm sorry, Mr. Urushihara. You didn't see them either, Mr. Urushihara? Correct. By the time Mr. Kawara and I got outside, the tree was already gone. That said... Was there something else? Please, look at this. Mr. Rabu sent it to me a few minutes ago. Mr. Urushihara proffers his cell phone. A smartphone! Fancy. Wait, what year is this? That looked like snowmen. Well, obviously we know who these are, but they look like Dr. Robotnik? Those fancy nesting dolls? Wait, those nesting dolls don't have arms. You mean these shadows are? Firefox says, it's Pikachu! Yes, name that Pokemon. Mr. Rabu said he took it just before he was rendered unconscious. Firefox said, shadows? Persona! This is actually some dramatic music. I like it. Suspicious shadows carrying away the tree. They must be the culprits. These silhouettes look awfully familiar, but maybe it's just my imagination. Probably nothing. I wouldn't have gotten this far in the vicious food chain if I would worry about little things like that. But that is the very thing you need to pay attention to if you want to become a detective. Speaking of which, I was watching the Detective Kaz Jiken Notes series earlier. That is a weirdly paced show. There are two of them then. They're awfully small, though it's a little hard to see in this picture. Mr. Abu has always been the one for strange local phones, so it would seem that the resolution is not particularly high. It does seem like him. This will help us a lot, Mr. Urushihara. Thank you, Mr. Rabu, for helping us, too. How is he doing right now? Azami is taking care of him. Rabu always seems a little incapable, or like he's in a subtly bad position. Sort of like he's always stuck being a background character. I suppose this is supposed to be a joke in reference to Game 1. It's not much, but we found a clue. We'll pick up the trail tomorrow morning. Later that evening, at St. Pigeonations. Oh, Yuya. Salutations, Mr. One. It's rather chilly tonight, isn't it? Oh, that's one. You're still here. Sakazaki Yuya? We're finally getting into the fancy music. Kinda makes up for all the silence in the beginning. Haven't you been instructed to leave with the other students, excepting emergencies? There's a little something going on, actually. Aside from the usual? And what would that be? There have been orders to investigate the Christmas thieves. High priority. That's the string of thefts involving Christmas trees, isn't it? It's not as if they're growing legs and walking away, after all. And it's a little hard to imagine them spontaneously disappearing. And what is the night of sexy and luxurious discussions of sweet holiday love without a sparkling tree? I'm quite happy to take up the job of defending everything the ladies and gentlemen of the town have worked out so hard to prepare for this special season. You certainly seem eager enough. It's good to have a little zeal, but don't go letting your guard down just because the case in question is completely idiotic. We never know who they have laid traps for us. Where? Wait, that's a weird sentence. Roger that. I'll carve it into my pigeon heart, Mr. One. I'll go take a look at a few things then. There's a tree here on campus after all. First I heard of it. Where is it set up? In the student council room. You can see it from the grounds. Sakia must have wanted to show it off with his big, fine, all-natural tree. He doesn't let any birdie touch it, but you can always see it in his window. It's really quite childish. Nothing wrong with a little vanity while he's still young. To a point, at least. Anyway, I'll go take a look at the council room and then head into town. I'll send my report to HQ later. Adieu! The Christmas thieves? Stealing the town's festivities is hardly an admirable pursuit. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. I suppose I'll see if I can rustle up any gadgets to give Sakazaki a hand. Or a wing. Wingtip? The council room certainly has gotten some fancy renovations since Sakia arrived. Ooh, QA! The E is outside the box! Outside the text box! But this is him I'm dealing with. It'll look like sneaking in is going to be hard, but knowing him, he'll have overlooked something obvious. Ooh, thud. What was that? Flutter, 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 flutter. Oh, excuse me. Bah, this could be bad. I smell explosives. What? Oh, it's cold, really cold. The morning air this time of year is dangerous indeed. Makes my nose hurt. It's called frostbite, people. The birds all in full winter plumage. I wonder if it's like wearing a down comforter everywhere. They are literally wearing a down comforter. I wish I had winter plumage. I suppose that's Jackie's inner thoughts. Sadly, my skin is bare and tender as my heart, so I might as well hurry up and get to school. Huh? There's an awful lot of activity on the school grounds today. A crowd of birds is milling around the side of the building. Kazuaki. Stay calm, everyone. It may be dangerous, so don't get too close. Let's make sure nobody gets hurt, alright? Mr. Nanaki! What happened? It must be bad if you're up and about and wide awake at this time of day. Oh, good morning, FemMC. Haha! Proper name usage. Well, looks like the thieves broke in, I suppose. The thieves? Could he mean? That's right, the Christmas thieves. Apparently they broke in last night. It seems they took the tree from the student council room. Nice work, Sakia! Nice flag retrieval! Wait, that's not how you respond to a flag. Bad game, bad. But Mr. Sakia looked so self-satisfied when he was talking about his perfect security. What happened? Well, look up. Up? We're gonna see a bunch of balloons and a floating house. As in the council room? Well, someone died. The council's room window, or rather its wall, was blasted open. Quite dramatic fashion. Wow, they're not just thieves now. I bet they had to break at least 5 more laws to pull that off. They certainly do want Christmas trees. They would have been better off just asking him though. Huh? The tree was placed near the window, right? If they broke in like this... Ah! I let my gaze drop as I was lost in thought, and I see something white on the ground. It's extremely hard to tell with it mixed in with the broken glass and bits of plaster, but it looks like some sort of fur? Wait. Fur as in hair? Birds don't have hair. Do they? It's not a feather. At least they confirmed that. It looks like something that came off a stuffed animal, or maybe some sort of mammal. But I'm the only mammal in school. Ah, so that's what I was mistaken about. Jackie's the only mammal in the school, but not necessarily in the city. This could be a valuable clue. Standing here won't help me find out anything, or find anything out, though. I need to get to Sakia and tell me exactly what happened. I might as well check a few other things along the way. Where to first? I'm gonna go directly to the council room or take a side track to the library. Well, first rule of visual novels is always pick the bottom choice, or stick with a path. And right now my path is the bottom path, since that's what I chose the first time around. It's cold. It's a pretty small library. More like a classroom. The library is cold enough to kill someone in the winter. No, I don't think so. Nageki? That's an interesting name. You're looking pale. Bling. Oh, good, you're here. Did you expect otherwise? Yes, more music! I'm gonna relish every time this game gonna give me some music. I always come to see you around lunch and after school. I wasn't sure you'll be here this early. I'm always here. In the morning and the evening. And every time between. Is there a problem? Yeah, the text box is jumping all over the place. Of course not. I'm here to see you after all. Oh, so we're just here for a cameo shot. Or is this a secret path? Even though you're certainly uncomfortable in here, you've been shivering since you came in. Ah, it's really cold in here. They don't turn the heating on until later after all. I think my ears are frozen. That's why you wear a parka. Don't you want to do whatever you came here for quickly and go somewhere warm then? Yes? Some thieves broke into the building last night. I was wondering if you saw them. Thieves? Yep, they came sometime between the evening yesterday and morning today. I think. Anyway, they broke into the student council room. I haven't seen anything. The council room is somewhat removed from here. Okay. Sorry. I guess I can't help. No, don't worry about it. sorry for bothering you this early, Nageki. Oh! Here, you can have this. Question mark? It's a disposable pocket warmer. I've been seeing those a lot lately. I don't use them. I have gloves and nice fuzzy pockets. I was going to use them today, but I forgot about it. Even with your feathers, you shouldn't let yourself get too cold. Use it if you feel chilly. Alright. Bye! Did we have a crush for Nageki? That was an odd little side. Anyways, cold is still cold, even with winter plumage after all. Wait. Nageki doesn't seem anywhere near as fluffy as the others, even now. Am I imagining things? I don't know, Jackie. You seem to have eye for these things. I certainly don't. Or maybe he's just the slender type. Gotta find those notes! That console room is wrapped in an unusually serious atmosphere. As if a robbery weren't enough, there was even a bombing. Out of those two, the latter is almost certainly the more worrying. Jackie! Oh, I can't do Uncle's voice. That was been such an opportune moment. Oh, Ryota. Good morning. As you can see, Sakuya has magnificently recovered the flag he raised the other day. You don't recover a flag when you raise it. That's not the point. As expected of an aristocrat. Ah, yeah, that was definitely a first-class flag retrieval. I'm guessing this is probably out of my league. He certainly got me looking at the thefts more seriously. Now then, on to the crime scene. Ooh, that is some damage. Amazingly enough, the desk is all clean. Floor's cracked though, which is kind of weird. Wow. Sakuya's flawless security has been completely destroyed. What is this lunacy? Do you mean to tell me that bombing school buildings is common practice in this barbaric land? No, I don't think it is. I've never seen anything like this before. This is beyond the pale. Who conceived of this wretched plot? Who? Wasn't your security perfect, Sakuya? Oh, just rubbing their beak in it. Why don't you? I thought you said it was on a completely new level compared to our primitive concepts. Wow, Jackie's being really mean. Arrgh. It was perfect! Around the door at least. What kind of rascal blows their way in through the wall? If they were gonna break in, why not act with some semblance of decency and come in through the door? Blowing up the window isn't exactly a common way of forcing an entry, but it isn't a little bit of a problem if there's only a security on the front door. Did you see the criminals at all, Sakuya? No. I too only learned upon arriving this morning. But look at this. Look at that. He gestures at the corner by the window. There's a pile of blackened stuff on the floor. What is that? That looks like tar. Tarred feathers? Wait, is that the Christmas tree? Or what's left of it? Looks like it got blown up along with the window. I was wondering if it had I was wondering if something had happened to the tree. It was right next to the window and the wall that got blown up after all. Nothing left but ashes. They left a criminal ultimatum next to it. An ultimatum? They haven't done that before, have they? Let's take a look. We oopsed. We were very sad. The tree went boom. So we... Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas! Okay, so these guys actually know more words than Merry Christmas. Written in crayon on fancy paper. Wait, the paper is probably from the desk. We oopsed. We're very sad the tree went... Okay, they're just repeating the text because I'm guessing the original text was in... Or the image is in English, but the text was in Japanese. So they went and translated it and retranslated it. Which is kind of weird. But it happens whenever we have localization. It's a little lonely, but we're talking Mr. Sparkly Star. Wait, what? That was not in the text. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Where is that sentence in that note? I have something to say to you, game. Don't putting extra words in there. That's the ultimatum. It reads more like a kid's note apologizing for breaking Auntie Mildred's antique vase. Those scoundrels! To take the tree topper, the most valuable part, and run. Tree topper? The star that sits at the very top of the tree. Oh. So that's what it's called. They destroyed the tree and stole the topper. This is dreadful affront to my illustrious name. I swear I shall seek them, find them, and impose upon them strict judgments. That would be vigilantism, Sakia. Japan is a constitutional nation. You can't do that. I am above the law! But it's not as if I don't see where he's coming from. If I spent that much time and effort decorating something just to have someone blow up the room it's standing in, I'd be pretty angry too. That's a run-on sentence. Mr. Urushihara's tree stolen, Sakia's tree reduced to cinders, and the topper stolen. We have to make sure these tragedies don't repeat. Too late. But we can't really find the culprits just from the apology or Christmas card or ultimatum or whatever it is. Let's ask Mr. 1 if he saw anything. He's on night shift, so he should have been here. Oh, good plan. Let us there, FemMC. Stop treating me like your underling, you satin pansy Perry chicken. You two go ahead. I'll stay here and see if I can find any more clues. See you in a little while, Hirota. Investigation team, go! It's awfully cold in here. I guess with a hole that large in the wall, I might as well be outside. Dr. Iwamine? I hadn't expected to see you here. I came to see the corpse. Wait. We're playing Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies for this moment? Okay, game. What corpse? And are they having a party? Where did you hear that? Where did you hear there was a corpse? Oh, no corpse? And here I had my hopes up. Please don't say that with such genuinely dejected look on your face. Well, no matter. It is still quite a fascinating crime scene. I suppose I shall look around. Please, don't mind me. I have no intention of interfering with you. I see no reason to tamper with the evidence. Just yet. Ho ho ho. Alone with the doctor in a half-collapsed room. I hope I make it out of here alive. Obviously, game 1 is required reading here, because I'm reading all these characters with very little introduction. Excuse us. What is this depressing room? It's the maintenance office. Mr. 1's night quarters are here too. So I'm guessing Mr. 1 is the night custodian. I think it's comfy. It feels very lived in. Comfy? Let us do whatever we're here for and leave, before the poverty and reprehensibility rub off. There's nothing wrong with the poverty. Game? Mr. 1! Are you in here? Salutations, mon ami. Did you come to visit me? Yuya! At least he's not Kizami. He's sitting at a low tea table. Oh no. The irresponsible and slightly worn out Yuya might be just a little bit too attractive. What? I knew it! A place as disgusting as this is bound to draw disgusting company. And a very fine morning to you, Sakia. We came to talk to Mr. 1. What brought you here, Yuya? I'm holding down the fort while 1 is out. Out? Immediately after the break-in? Suspicious indeed. I successfully apprehend him at the first opportunity. You misunderstand. He's taking care of a few things so our investigation of the theft can go more smoothly. After all, he and I both saw Yuya and 1? You saw the crime in progress? What? We did indeed. It's not easy being a hero of justice. Trouble always seemed to come at you. Why did you not notify me immediately? Filthy mongrel. Notify you how? I've been asking for your phone number for months, and you always blow me off. Gah! Did you see the culprits, Yuya? Yes. Fearsome foes indeed. Stick your beaks too far into this and you could lose them. Don't say I haven't warned you. How like you, mongrel, to cower in this filthy hovel out of fear. I, for my part, shall find these wrongdoers and have my revenge. I too swear to retrieve the stolen trees on my honor as a hunter-gatherer. Is that a classification job thing? How brave of you. Let me reward your courage with a little evidence. Mia picks up one of number of photographs lying on the table and holds it out to us. They were already on their way out when I arrived at the scene, and alas, I was unable to keep their trail. But I am a professional, and I couldn't let them get away. Make sure to capture them on film. These are the culprits. Why, hello there. It's those weird dove, pigeon, snowmen guys who only say Merry Christmas. I hope these people know. Or at least Jackie knows. Dot, dot, dot. Wait. Dot, dot. More dot, dot, dot. What are these white things? Oh! See? They shock even a bold lady of hunter-gatherer origin. That's not it, Yuya. I know these creatures. Oh? Are they friends of yours? Who are they? Where do they live? Tell me this instant. I don't know who they are exactly. Merry Christmas! They're the only ones animated. Merry Christmas! You two. Where are your parents? Alright, this is a flashback. We're actually doing the entire scene. Merry Christmas! In any case, I'll have to take you to the employees' lounge. High society does have rules. So they are doing the entire scene. Merry Christmas. They didn't have to play the entire scene. They only have to do that one little moment. Pacing, guys! These are the two things who got scolded by security guards in the High Society Seagull department store. Aren't they? They were caught breaking things in the Christmas section of the department store yesterday and got taken away by security. What in? Looks like they go after anything with Christmas on it. Though I can sympathize with their enthusiasm for the holy night. We thought they were only going after the easy targets. It looks like once they got a sight of something, they won't rest until it's theirs or destroyed. The entire city is filled with Christmas decorations. We have no way of knowing where they will strike next, and thus no way of ambushing them. Not necessarily. We could easily lure them easily with an extravagant tree in an obvious place, don't you think? They've got guts, but they don't seem particularly intelligent. Oh, how did you notice that? I agree with Yuya. I think you should try to bait them. Then it's settled. The best bait would be the finest tree in the city. Right, Sakia? Dot, dot, dot. The finest tree in town. Do you know of any good one, Sakia? Are you suggesting we use La Belle family's Christmas tree as a lure, mongrel? Of course. Given how much work he put into the council room tree, he almost certainly has a gorgeous and decoration tree at home. It seems like the best choice. Aren't you about... And you aren't about to just let them get away with having burned your other tree, aren't you? Of course not. Where is your tree set up, Sakia? In the main salon. It's not visible from the outside. It would take a great deal of time and labor to move it outside and redecorate it. I do not think that is a realistic option. We'll have to rely on newspaper ads and word of mouth then. The LaBelle family moved here to Little Dove Hachiman City from France. Is displaying its gorgeous Christmas tree to the public, or something. Who said anything about opening the mansion to the public? Why not take the opportunity to show it a little off? Show off a little. It's your first Christmas here, after all. And it would help spread the LaBelle family reputation. Come on, Sakia. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Open it up to the whole city. Let every birdie know that you have an extravagantly decorated tree at home. The thieves should hear the rumors and they'll come to see. And then we can catch them. Dot, dot, dot. Very well, I shall assist you. Cool. I'll get everything ready for announcement in the evening papers. Something like the LaBelle family's Christmas tree open to the public viewing tonight. All Christmas enthusiasts welcome. We'll be fine, right? That sounds good. But what kind of super high school student are you to have that much clout with the local newspaper companies? Any male dove would become super for a lady as lovely as yourself, wannabe. Wait. Yuya is talking to Jackie, right? I shall be off then. Adieu. Loose tongue cur. Yuya is laying the bait for us, so should we work on a plan to catch the thieves at your house, Sakia? A reasonable suggestion. We shall plan our strategy after school then. It's still midday and the wind is cold. At least today was a half day. It would be freezing in here if it were already evening. Why are we having the meeting here, Sakia? Is it not obvious? Because this is my domain. Your domain? Though despoiled? Scum. Do you mock me? There's no despoiled in the dictionary of LaBelles. Whatever. Let's just make our plan already. Sakia is unexpectedly good at getting off topic. They use explosives here. How do you think they'll attack the mansion? They might pretend to be normal guests and sneak into the front entrance? They might, yes. But their goal is the tree, so even if they get inside, they will not be able to remove the tree. Yuya's photograph showed them to be quite small, so there's no way that the two of them could carry it out. How could they get it outside then? I think they would need some sort of heavy machinery. So you think they'll show up in a truck or something? We got spoiled on this already. It's on the title card. Any suspicious vehicle approaching the mansion will be neutralized immediately. So you'll need to have guards watching in all directions for any sort of truck or crane. The mansion opens at 7. Should we be there this evening too? Yes. That should help things go the most smoothly. I'll see you two there then. We need to catch these thieves before Christmas itself arrives. I still have some time before I need to go to Sakia's house. Not quite enough to go home myself. What should I do? Maybe I should go pick up some sort of weapon in town. Didn't Angel say something about one of the old shops in town starting to stock Excalibur? Maybe I should go there. A familiar figure emerges from the chemistry lab. Doctor? Ah, if it isn't Miss Femc. Are you done with classes for the day? Yes? What business have you here? I was just heading home. What about you, sir? He appears to be trying to hide a large rack of test tubes he's carrying. I was doing some tests to confirm some things. To think that I would only get access to these samples now, it is simply unreasonable. He looks genuinely displeased. Has he ever been this openly emotional before? Maybe the tests went badly. Well, I'm not sure what's going on, but cheer up, sir. I'm sure something good will come of it. Something good? That's the last thing I want. And with a blunt remark, he heads off towards the infirmary. I wish I could share some of my cheerfulness with him. I have so much I could brush up my teeth with. What? That makes no sense. Tell me, Miss Femc. Yes, sir? He stops and turns around. Do you have any food allergies? Well, I'm allergic to nuts, some shellfish. Allergies? Like peanuts or fish. Ding 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 ding. No, that's just me. To soybeans, for instance. No, I don't. I don't think I do, at least. Is that so? He walks away self-satisfied, a self-satisfied expression on his face. You need to explain why you're asking, sir. If you just walk away looking pleased like that, you'll get reported. Holiday Star. So that's like the third eye catch, I guess.